It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one. And it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olds, or should I say, Dean. Pro Bowler Justin Tucker has it on the tee. And off we go here in Baltimore. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 18. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Play action now with Minshew. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
Yeah! And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down, Jackson. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Jackson looking to throw. And this ball
no way.
is
Zay
complete
Flowers, dude.
on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator
Get out there,
wants
Derek.
to
Get out.
operate in.
Get out, Derek. Come on, ready?
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. He'll take this down inside the 30. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. 3rd and long. Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Madison. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down. They'll run right side with Madison. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Hey.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention?
A big hole. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7.
No way that was. Is there anybody? That's it. I can't. Type on the stands. The officials. Let me wait for it.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return is Dylan Laube. into space. Inside the 30. And he's going
There's
to take this
no
all
way.
the way back. 86 yards.
Yo, what's up with
Touchdown,
this?
Vegas.
This thing's so shitty.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7.
This game is so boo-boo. This game is so butt. Yo, this game is so boo-boo.
And receiver Zay
Dog.
Flowers heading back onto the field. And he's had an early impact on this game.
This game is
Sensational
so
start.
boo-boo.
And you know they're going to be looking his
Yo.
way more as this game goes
This game
on.
is so doo-doo.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's hope Andrews doesn't drop this.
Bateman is the motion man. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
What did we do? Hey, center.
That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaum.
I'm not throwing to it. Let's go slots.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got
just
rid of
told
that
me
one
I could
quickly
fake
before the receiver
him out
even
in
knew
the
what was
face.
going on. That's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Jackson now on second down. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
On third down, here's a run by Henry.
That's doing right there. Oh, yeah, Bateman. What you doing? Oh, yeah, that play. This play never
Early
fails.
big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Oh, hey!
They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short.
Dang!
And they'll turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run here with Madison. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Abdullah. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Cover.
Ball
So the linebacker dropped back. Not
1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone.
Because we're not getting people.
Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, has been the case this entire first half.
Hopefully
it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Run your route! Oh my gosh.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time.
No.
3rd down coming up.
Let's go drive.
Now Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Let's go. Okay, fuck that. Just go. Flowers, yes, sir.
Play action now. Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain.
And he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do.
Anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Gonna be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Inside the 35.
No fucking way. Hey. Yeah, because there's no way. This nigga is not fucking Derrick Henry.
Count me in still up.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.
Hello, my name's Jason.
And I've been losing myself, I've been losing my mind. And I've been standing in the rain just trying to stay. I was so ashamed to be in this seat till I met a man who was 20 years. He said everybody here felt the same defeat. Nobody walks through these doors on a winning streak. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. The broken man in the mirror can't look at me 'cause he's guilty. And I swear that the last couple months that tried to kill me. By the time I saw it coming, it was done with already. It's hard to run from it when it runs in the family. A problem with 1,000 more it's causing. Damn, it's exhausting. This is why I walked in.
Thanks for letting me share, y'all.
And I've been losing myself. It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens coming up next.
Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Baltimore. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is
Oh my gosh, I almost threw an interception first play of the game.
Most exciting
I'm
player,
so
not
thankful
just in
that
his position,
corner can't
but in
catch.
all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Still working past the 40. And he's down to the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going.
Hey.
And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing all the way. Big gain downfield. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squibber. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as
they don't have no wide receivers, by the way.
They're going to be
They have
just
one.
fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Dumped off to his running back.
Boom!
Right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Hits the 20. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens pull out in front further, 13-zip. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now.
He didn't even get hit to the point where that was needed. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game.
It's 3-4.
Take it in the NFL.
Here's Brown again. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. At excellent return. He got 22 before being stopped. And the Ravens will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
I'm running to that side. Hell yeah.
Lamar back to throw. Chased out to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. He'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
And that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. They toss right side to Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Come on, Rick. I got it in time.
Lamar out of the pistol. That's taken in by Henry. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Jackson. Pass is caught. to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Lamar off to play fake. And that is how our first quarter will end.
It's the same thing you did last time. The same thing you did last time, dropping these balls, bro. The same thing you did last time. That's why Ravens didn't even get one, bro. Same one last time. Same as last time, bro. Same as last time. Can you catch for it? Fuck being.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
My fault. I ain't thinking.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
46.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Brown on the inside give. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stop made by Sam Hubbard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Buying some time left. Throwing on the run, deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away.
Illegal pass. What do you mean?
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Hey, let's do it again.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
It's right. Nah, it's right. I see. Do it again.
Here's Lamar. He's on the move. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens blowing them out now, 34-zip. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments.
So beautiful. NFL. See, look, right there. I should have got sacked. They would have made that a sack in CFB. You know who would have dropped this? Who would have dropped this shit? Fucking someone would have dropped this on our team.
Take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to push one deep down the right.
Hit, look out.
Turnover. This time it's an interception.
Yeah.
Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. In that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Conceal you. gonna work. Not gonna work.
On the carry, gets him some yards back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming. Burrow to the air now.
Nigger.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't have any reason. Yo! Oh my gosh. Yo.